Week 21 update. Ho ho ho. Greetings and hello there everyone, it's me, your ever-loving Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, here on week 21 of our free-to-play Jabba the Hutt journey. Next week will be our 5-month anniversary. We'll do a 5-month retrospective, take a look at everything. This week, week 21, I'm going to be reviewing my own roster. So let's review this roster, see what's going on. I've already told myself, hey self, I'm on a free-to-play Jabba the Hutt rush. I'm 21 weeks in. What do I need to fix? What do I need to do better? What's going on? So Self, let's take a look at Self's roster. I can see we're farming the bounty hunter ships in order to get Millennium Falcon, because you need Millennium Falcon to unlock Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, who you need for Jabba the Hutt. So we're pretty deep into that. Looks like it's let's see, you need about 160 shards, 165 shards, you get 2 a day. You got like 3 months left, maybe a little less than 3 months left to get the Millennium Falcon. So you're talking, let's see, December 1st, January, for like February 1st. So that's going to be like the 8-month mark. So Millennium Falcon should come. You should have some relic characters by the time you get to the Millennium Falcon. I can see you're farming Outrider every day. That's good. You need that. Other than that, ships are a little dicey. The Geos and Ahsoka. I see you farm the TIE Bomber. I happen to know, because you told me, Self, that you gave up on the TIE Bomber because it was just too much farming every day with the regular energy. So you farmed it to 5 stars, haven't farmed it anymore. It's unfortunate. Grabbing some Plo Koon shards wherever possible. Let's take a look at that. Let me do this. Let me upgrade that Plo Koon ship for you a little bit to 4 stars. Once you get to 5 stars, you can max out this ability right here. So that'll be nice. You'll have that going for you. A little bit of reinforcement there. Hey, we've got the endurance up to 4 stars right now. That can actually help with some of the events, with all the ability materials, and it's not that, it's droid events, or whatever the event is used with the endurance, the ship events. That can actually help with that, although you don't really have enough light side ships to do those yet. Let's go look at those light side ships real quick here. Hang on. You really don't have the light side ships in order to... I guess, you know, we got Wedge Antilles 7 stars, Ahsoka 7 stars. Outrider is probably good enough to be 5 stars right now, but Dash Rendar isn't activated. Other than that, 4-star Plo Koon, really kind of lacking ships to do those ship fleet challenges with, so definitely need to farm those. If you could activate the Razor Crest, the problem is I know you're not going to really farm after those scoundrels that are needed for that. Let's go take a look at your Beskar Mando farm, maybe. Mando's at 4 stars, Grief at 4, Queel's at 7 stars, that's where the TIE Bomber is. IG-11 is only at 3 stars, it looks like. And Cara Dune, has she been farmed at all? Where's Cara Dune on here? Cara Dune, where'd you go? They fired me. There she is, 2, yeah, so you're not gonna be getting Beskar Mando anytime soon. That'd be a pretty cool ship to have, I would say, and you can unlock it with those characters at, like, you know, Gear 9, Gear 10, but you've got like a 3-month farm ahead of you for Cara Dune, so I don't know if that's really the way to go right now. I wouldn't work on that right now. So let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at the roster right now. I see CLS has 2 Zetas. That's nice. Wampa 1 piece away from Gear 13. How close is that right now? We got this done. We got these. We don't have 100 squids. And we only got 15 of those. So I think you told me right now you're investing extra energy when you finish off. The farms are going, the ships here, so 1, 2, 3 ships that are going to be farmed with regular energy. Xandu Blood, Houndstooth, IG-2000. And then when you get done with that, you do Boosh, Leia, and Bosk every day. Then you go to Wicket every day, and 3PO and Chewie every day. Hey, he can use an upgrade right now. Let's upgrade 3PO and Chewie to 4 stars. So once you get done with the 3 ships, Bosk, Boosh, Leia, Wicket, and 3PO and Chewie, then you're actually farming. So you told me you're farming these pieces right here because you're grabbing, obviously you're getting Kyrotex every day. You get 3 a day for finishing your activities, and you got other places you can buy them in, like the Grand Arena store. So okay, I see that. it'd be nice to have Wampa Relic, but I know that you're winning battles right now. Like, you're beating Relic teams. Like, you beat Palpatine and Vader, you beat a Bastila Shan team with Yoda in it, with a Gear 12 Wampa. So I can see where you can just deal with it for now and maybe farm a bunch of gear. So, and I'm told, so what you said was that with your ship energy every day right now, you're going in and you farm the Slave 1, which is right here. So Slave 1. Then I'm going into, it's hard to review my own roster. Then you're going into Outrider and doing that every day. But once that's done, actually spending the rest of the ship energy and farming Gear 12 finisher pieces, which I think is a great idea. This one's actually pretty close right here with Vader. This one is, well, that piece is close, this piece is not. So I like the idea of farming Gear 12 finisher pieces once you get done with Slave 1 and Outrider, because those are really the only two fleet farms you've got to do here for Jabba. The only, other than Slave 1 and Outrider, there aren't any fleet farms that are needed for a Jabba the Hutt rush. Yeah, there's some stuff that can benefit you, like Anakin's ship and whatever, but outside of those two ships, hey, use all that fleet energy for as much gear as you can. That's really where your main source of gear is going to come from, aside from your raids. But right now, your raid energy, I know, is still being focused on Hermit Yoda here at 44 out of 85 stars, and Rebel Officer Leia Organa at 25 out of 85. You should have those done in the next couple of months, get them to 7 stars, and then once that's done, you can really start focusing on spending that raid currency on some gear as well. So that should be beneficial there too. Let's take a look at some speed. Let's take a look at some mods. How are the mods going? That's not what I want. Let's sort by speed here. Let's see what's up with these mods. So hey, Moff Gideon is your fastest, and Boushh Leia. Colonel Stark, huh? I'm not sure Colonel Stark belongs there in that 3rd spot. Let's take a look here real quick. So Moff Gideon, the cool thing with Moff Gideon, you get in there with that Imperial Trooper team, and boom, he all units lose 100% turn meter, and allies gain 25% turn meter. That's really a big deal to start the battle. How fast is this guy? I mean, 259, that's not very fast, but he's only gear 9, so I can see where you might want him to be the fastest. I'm not sure. Let's see what Piet's at. So Piet is at 217, and if you added, so it was 111 extra speed on Gideon, right? So 111 extra speed on Gideon gets him to 259. That means his base is 148. And then Piet's base is going to be 217 minus 82. That's going to be 117. All right, so yeah, that's only plus 18, 135. So actually, Gideon's base is higher. And right now, I know that you're not going to upgrade this, so you're done upgrading Piet. Like, your Imperial Troopers are done, because you're not going to spend Kyrotex on teams that are outside of the specific Jabba farm. That Imperial Trooper team has served you well. It's still functioning well in Galactic Challenges, and even some in Grand Arena, although Grand Arena is just a cluster at this point, because you don't really get to do anything. So I guess leave Moff Gideon as your fastest there in your Trooper team to really make that Trooper team go, although you're just going to be slow for a while. Boushh Leia is fast. I like that idea. She's looking at 249, 93 extra speed. You got some potency on her, 128% potency to land those thermals. I think she might come in really handy during that Chewbacca event, since you're going to be running that pretty soon. Speaking of Chewbacca event, let's see how your progress is for that. So you've got Boushh Leia at 55 out of 100. Bosk is nowhere near it. Greedo is actually gear 9 right now. And you may end up using Greedo in that Chewbacca event, because you got a Relic Greedo for Jabba anyway, right? So well, maybe try them out. Kind of do a different, like a little different take on the Chewbacca event, with maybe a Boba Fett lead with Boushh Leia. Boushh Leia gets bonuses if the leader is Hutt Cartel, and so maybe that'll be nice to have her in there as Hutt Cartel. Let's see here. If the ally and leader still has Hutt Cartel, Boushh, and Lightside Smuggler allies, it's only going to be Boushh Leia, are immune to ability block and stun, and these bonuses are doubled, so she'll have 10% armor penetration, 30% offense, 20% potency, and 20 speed. Lightside Smuggler allies gain 20% critical chance. So that'll be nice with either Boushh Leia or Boba Fett in the lead against that Rebel team to get Chewbacca. That'll be interesting. Fennec Shand looks like she might be in that Chewbacca farm too, because you got all these pieces for her, and all you're missing is 6 Kyrotex here, the Squid Kyrotex, and she might be effective there in that Chewbacca event too. Interesting. You know, with those armor shreds she can throw out there, and maybe some individual damage she could do if she's like still standing. So if we can get her to gear 11, going into a Chewbacca event with Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, Boushh Leia, Cad Bane down there. He's gear 11 also. And then either Greedo or Aura Singh. That could be a really interesting, unique way to get Chewbacca. So I'll look forward to hearing from you about how you're doing that. Let's look at the mods on these guys. Greedo, fine. How are Boba Fett's mods looking? We got a mod for offense and crit damage. Not a lot of speed there. Let's see if we can enhance that one a little. Can we get some extra speed? Of course not, because we never roll speed on this account, do we? Oh, there's 10 speed. I lied. A little streamer luck there. And there. Okay, so a little extra speed on Boba Fett. 30 speed. 3. Yeah, if we can find a way to get a little extra speed on this guy before you get in that event, that would be good. Perhaps we'll swap out some mods from our faster mod sets to these bounty hunters. I think that's what we will do for that Chewbacca event to really make them hum, because we got to get Chewbacca unlocked. Colonel Stark, I want to see here what's up with Colonel Stark. I want to see his base speed. I got an extra 81 on him. That puts him at 136. He actually 136 plus 19, 155 is his base speed. That's a really fast base speed, I gotta say. So actually, he kind of maybe just sits on there. That's a pretty fast base speed. Now, Dark Trooper is really fast. What's up with that? Dark Trooper has 87. So again, just a good base speed on Dark Trooper. I think there's like one really super fast mod on here. 11 speed, 14 speed, 8. I might be wrong. There's 15. There's 9. I guess not. I was wrong. Not a super fast speed mod, but a lot of your fastest characters are Imperial Troopers. That's really helping that team, because that team really punches up really well when it goes fast and takes turns, a lot of turns, etc. How are Commander Luke Skywalker's mods looking? We know once you get Chewpio activated, right mod set, offense. I'm going to guess we got some offense and offense down there. Not tenacity yet, but you do have a tenacity set here. Not perfect, but not bad. There's a lot of offense for the rest of the team once Chewpio gets up and running. In fact, Chewpio could be up and running here pretty soon. We just saw that a minute ago, so... Your Rebel team's okay. CLS, Han Solo. Definitely get Chewbacca and Chewpio in there. And you'll get 3PO here pretty soon with those Ewoks. How are the Ewoks looking? That's going to get that CLS team complete for you. And since you're farming Jabba, you've got to do CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and 3PO anyway to get Jabba and to get Jedi Knight Luke. So you might as well throw Chewpio in there and get a full CLS team. It's going to help you in assault battles. It's just an endgame team. It'll be really great for you to get that up and running. And I can see here that you are 31 out of 85 on Wicket, which puts you at, I don't know if you could use Tebow, but let's not. You're going to need the Zeta on Chief Chirpa to get this done, so you have to pay attention to that. How close are you to getting that Zeta done? Don't know. Don't know. We can look at another character to see how close the Zetas are. So, Chief Chirpa will need the Zeta with Paplu, Ewok, Elder, Logray, and Wicket. Wicket is 154 shards away at 4 a day. That's about 40 days, so yeah, a little over a month you'll be able to get Wicket unlock and then do the 3PO event. So I'll look forward to seeing that. That'll be your next after you do get the Chewbacca unlock and you get all your after your bounty hunters are worked on and you get Chewbacca unlocked, then you can go back and do Wicket there. By the way, let's go back to those bounty hunters. And the reason I think that you're doing this unique farm is because you've got bounty hunters required for Jabba the Hutt, so you might as well use those wherever possible to unlock Chewbacca, right? To upgrade, to get the upgrade going. So Boba Fett, Boushh Leia, Fennec, Greedo, and Aura Singh are all required for Jabba the Hutt. And I can see why you might not want to do Jango Fett, although if he gets upgraded to like gear 11, he can unlock Padme for you at 7 stars. Your Geos might be able to do that right now. Embo can work. He's kind of an extra farm. He's not required, but you really need him for that max Jabba team. But maybe Embo will be your last farm after you get all your stuff done and you're just working on relic levels. Maybe then you farm Embo stars, get him to 7 stars, and then you relic him on down the road. So it's just looking really good. You're in really good shape here to get Chewbacca soon, to get 3PO after that. I can see you farming Hermit Yoda and Rebel Officer Leia Organa, holding off on Arur, and Skiffguard Lando until you've got Wicket and Chewpio finished. I think that's a great idea. And then Embo is the last farm down there. Captain Han and Kersantin are going to be, let's see, so you almost got Aura Singh finished with your Cantina energy. After that is done, I think you mentioned you're going to be turning toward Captain Han and Lando first, so you can go get Jedi Knight Luke. And then let's go ahead and upgrade Lando to 4 stars while we're at it. So Captain Han and Lando to get you to Jedi Knight Luke, and then Kersantin will be your last Cantina farm. So hey, looking good here, man. Looking good. The mods aren't super exciting. I don't see anything super duper fast in here, but you're just 894,000. I wouldn't expect all that to be done. There was something else I was going to look at. Oh, yeah. How close are we to that next Zeta? Because it needs to go on Chirpa. And you're like 20 pieces. Okay, so you'll have this Zeta in a week and a half or so. So, yeah, I would put that next Zeta on Chirpa just so you're ready. You don't want to get to the 3PO farm and you're not ready for it. So do that for sure. Looking good, Nooch. You're on your path to Chewbacca and 3PO on the way toward Jabba. You're getting a bunch of Gear 12 characters. Looks like maybe CLS is your next Gear 12. Perhaps Fennec Sham will be in there too, but the roster's looking good here at 21 weeks. Keep pushing forward. I'll be looking forward to hearing your 5-month update next week when you come out and give us a full rundown on the account. I hope you have a great day. That was your roster review for today. Good luck in the future. I'll look forward to reviewing that roster again. I'll talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch too good. And, I can see that I'm farming. I know, guys. I know what's going on, but I'm going to act like I don't. It's kind of hard because reviewing my own roster. Actually, it's not hard at all. Nooch too good. I can do what I want. Anyway, what am I talking about? That's not good. That's not a good start.